Being an athlete, you know, I just love flex. This is my second Primerica flex, and I just gotta attribute my success to my team, because without a team, I wouldn't have never been able to do all this. They basically got recruiting most of the people. They did. I just showed them how to do it. So that's why you gotta have a big team. And like I said, I'm just so excited. Competition, that sparked everything. We was competing last month, but not on the level that we competing this month. So I'm excited for what's going to happen.
Very good. Somebody going on that deal?
Well, my number one key to this was definitely addiction. I was addicted to do not replies. I never experienced getting paid the next day after I did something, and then the amount that you get for the short time that you spend for that. So I didn't take that for granted. I always had to wait 14 days for my check. So when that did that, that definitely lit my fire. And also, what I say on Instagram, I would have never, ever been here without the support of my team and my upline. Goldie is like I said again, heaven sent. If she wasn't full time and had me 100% and did appointments when I couldn't do it, if Faye wasn't out there driving, if Ira wasn't out there driving, Keisha knew, but Keisha out there driving. Everybody, you attract what you are. So I recruited studs, and they went out there and stud out, and they're really the reason why I got this number one place. So I thank you guys. And that's all.
Rayon made $2,500 in cash last month, part-time. That was more money than she made full-time at Target. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's a powerful deal, right? To make more money part-time. Your part-time business than you do full-time, man. And so she's transitioning to go full-time. I'm just amazed what she's going to do when this is all she do, right? Keep in mind, her time is split. And she's making that happen. That's one of the beauties of Primerica, because most people don't make $2,500 full-time. Right. They don't, right? But that's just a phenomenal deal, so that you have somebody who did it, and when you have somebody who did it, it creates more belief that, you know what, hey, maybe I can do it too, because there is somebody that's close to me that can show me the way, right? So we're excited about that for the Ron's. I got so many people in my ear. Rayon, all these Rayon Cashflow, right? And so next you got Goldie with Bayside Production. What's the key to your success? Month of September.
All right, I could just speak about Premium. I would probably have to say our success, my whole team, because I of course didn't do it by myself. I think that it definitely comes from. I think it comes from overall the vision and the plan of my team. Ray know at the beginning of every month, regardless of course Antoine gives us plays that we can run, but as a leader, if you don't have an individual vision or individual plan for your individual team, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna run his stuff, but you ain't gonna know what's the overall goal. So at the beginning of every month, I sit down with my team, I sit down with my stud. We talk about what we want to accomplish and how much we want to make. And at the beginning of the month, we stick to that throughout the whole month. Don't get me wrong, we run the plays, of course, because that would drive your premium through the roof. But nevertheless, at the beginning of the month, you have to write your vision down and make it plain. Last month, we wanted to go for 10. We missed it by 500. But we still went for it. This month, we're going for 20. We almost at 11,000 already. So for premium, I would definitely have to say, write your vision down and make it plain. I have my vision in my office. I have my vision at home on my vision board. When I wake up, I see it. Like, I'm constantly looking at, okay, what's the overall goal for the month? You can hit the plays, but that's a weekly goal. What's your monthly goal? At the end of the month, I ain't freaking going to sleep until. I'm not closing my eyes until Halloween night, I'm at 20,000 in premium. And then another thing I would have to say is keep up with your team. Like, y'all could be going for the goal, fine. But if you find like somebody not carrying their weight or somebody falling off on the team, then you're not gonna hit the goal because it's a team effort. So you need to keep in contact with every single person on your team. If you don't know where every person on your team is with their $100 bonus, their $400 bonus, their studying process, if you don't know where they at, 9 times out of 10 y'all not gonna hit your goal because you can't do it by yourself. So you have to make sure you know exactly where everybody on your team. Like, I can tell you where every single person at. On my personal team, on Ray team, like everybody, I know what you need to do to get your $400 bonus. I know what section you on. I know what you're struggling with. That's a great leader. If you don't know where the hell your team at, you're not going to hit the goal. I can tell you that. Because you can't carry by yourself. And if you do, you can't do it next month. It's consistency. You might could do it this month, but you ain't going to do it next month. I was competing with Mo Carter. He hit 95, no, I'm lying, 11,000 in premium last month. He did it by himself. Ask me where he at this month. He's not even at 4.
Right.
It's a team effort. And then lastly, get your machine running by itself. Nigga had a few people had a few things to say about, you know, Ray did more premium than me or blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. But at the end of the day, if you're doing all the premium on your own, your machine is not running by itself. You need the people on your team keeping that machine going. And I learned that from them. When they went in the hospital with Ace, they didn't make no money. They didn't do no premium because they was doing it personally before that. So when Tragic hit and they couldn't do it, guess what happened? They made nothing. But if they go in the hospital with Ace today or tomorrow, you best to believe they still gonna make 10 racks. Because they took the machine and took it from being them doing it to it being self-sufficient. So you need to keep up with your team individually, not the team as a whole. Communicate with each and every person. Figure out where every person is struggling, their weaknesses, their strengths. And then you also need to get your machine running by itself. So you could freaking do 10,000 in premium without you picking up your pen at all. That's a big deal. I mean, Siobhan say all the time, I could put my jersey back on if I need to. Don't get it twisted. But it's still, we still gonna hit the goal whether she get her jersey or not. So whatever they do though, take it and run with it. And y'all, I want to be up here every month, but I don't have to be. Like, I would love to see other people up here with us. Like, don't think I just want to do it every month. They could order 15 plays. Like, we could all be tired, number one, where they can't make a decision. And we all could be up here together. It don't have to just be us. There is only one number one, but shit, we could be tired. It could be Mac up here. It could be Tori. It could be everybody up here. But it'd be like, damn, dog, like, we don't know who to pick. That's the way it needs to be. We gonna clap. I'm done, though.
We're excited about that. Great comment. You know, Gold is a better person than me. She's competition. I'm taking all the shit. You're a better person than me. So I'm going that sucker every time.
I'm not saying I wasn't going to be up there.
You know what I'm saying?
But keep in mind.
But just so you know, we will break a tie. Like, we're going to break a tie. Every day we're going to have a competition. It's like overtime. We're going to break a tie. Ain't no 2 number 1. We're going to break that deal out. We got to have another number.
I have something to say though. In terms of people talking about their teams and you know, their team helped them get to this point and my team helped me get to that point. So often people get up here and they don't talk about what it was like before they had a team. So I was sitting in a seat talking about, damn, like I don't have a team. So I guess I'm never gonna win because I don't have a team. But it's the part of the story that sometimes you forget to tell in the midst of the excitement. It's the weeks when Rayon was showing up and she didn't have a team and she kept coming and she kept coming. It's the weeks where Goldie's appointments was canceling on her and rescheduling on her and she kept coming and she kept coming. It's the weeks when Chad was like, oh, I can't get nobody to believe in me. But he kept coming and he kept coming and their belief in themselves started to grow as they got better, as they spent more time mastering the business, as they spent more time talking to more people. And no, you said no, you said no, yes, okay, no. They stopped letting no bother them. They started moving faster and talking to more until they got to their yeses. So don't get caught off guard if you're not in that position yet, because you very well can transition into that position. It could start for you tomorrow. It doesn't have to be, well, I hope next, in a couple of months, I'm out there. No, it could start for you tomorrow. So keep that in mind. That you may not walk in here with a team of people, but if you stay plugged into this thing, it's like a barbershop. If you hang around that thing long enough, eventually you will get a haircut. That's just the reality of the situation. So I urge everybody to stay plugged in, because one thing I can say about Chad, Rayon, and Goldie, it's rare that they will miss. It's very rare. If we call a play, if we have a competition Thursday, if we have an event, if we have something, they are probably, I know 5 people for sure, whatever we call, are going to be there. And there are 3 of them. And so I think that plays a big part of their success. Success leaves clues. The beauty of this business is you don't have to try to figure out success. Success has already been done, and it leaves clues behind. So all you have to do is to pay attention to what they're doing already. One of them is they show up to everything.
And so what happens is, if you miss 2 weeks, they're getting all the goods and everything that we're pouring into them, all the knowledge, all the training, all the techniques, all the strategies. They're getting it poured into them, and you miss 2 weeks, and you're trying to compete with them, but they've got more information that they're using that week on you. And you haven't applied that strategy yet, or you haven't tried that technique yet. That makes sense? So keep that in mind when you see, number one, that it was effort and work put into it before they got to that point, and that's why they're up there. That makes sense?
Very good, right? 4 quarter.
Yeah.
Let me do it right there. I got a hell of a